Sunny Bonani. Oh, I feel like this jersey that I'm wearing is being washed by the background. But you guys can see me. Sanbonani, Igama Umbali, others call me Mablom, and welcome to the Mablom Channel. If you are new here, thank you guys for subscribing and joining the family. To everybody else that has been there, the old subscribers, the old, gang who's always been here, thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. Please like and share my videos if you think it would help someone else. I really appreciate it, and please comment and engage with the content. Okay, this video is a video that I said I will do concerning about, or rather the topic is more focusing on if I wanted to build units in South Africa in 2025 2026, this is what I would do. So I've got my notes on my phone as usual. Please bear with me. I might be looking down from time to time, but nila nan angindao. Okay, so let's just quickly go to my notes. It's been such a busy time, ne? Go busy, madam, go busy umzimba. Uthi ngikhathele. Ngidinga ukuphumula. So hopefully we'll get some time to rest soon and do some fun things. Okay. So this I'm doing because I have been part of building projects, and I've seen the costing and suggested places where one can go and like develop themselves or get help and so on. Why do I look like Miss Kyunyan? Guys, are you guys like skew? I understand. Anyway, so how you can actually build rental units in South Africa, Township, even without being rich. Like you can use what you have, or elokishini, or umhlaba ohleli ungasebenzi, or indlu yakudala that you want to change and make it better for the home or ikaya and whatnot, then this video could possibly help you, right? I think in the long run, when I go to South Africa, I will maybe do more videos on some of the places that like we've built and things like that. But anyway, so yes, I think the most important things is that we need to make sure that we talk about funding, permits, and the smartest way to start small and then grow bigger, right? So why am I saying township? Like townships are like old gold mines, and to be quite honest, let me say this: township are the next big investments. It's debatable to certain people and whatnot, but siyabona nokuthi now most people bayakha ama-units, bayakha ama-flats, and leyo mali leyo abantu bayakwazi ukuphila ngayo. Now, these are like in high demand for affordable houses, obviously. Low competition compared to like urban areas. You already understand the markets in terms of like abantu bakho that you are giving these units to, monthly cash flow potential that can change your life, So when you get this money, this could be money that could change your life. And that's really the reason that I am doing this, is because it has a bigger potential. I've seen other people that will take you through the process from when they start to build, and you see the whole thing. I've also got a cost effect where you can do your quantity surveying automated, and it gives you the rated rates over my prices for like cement, the bricks, depending on the type of bricks that you're using, concrete, reinforcements, or all these things that you probably need when you are going to be building. So yeah, you don't need like to put certain prices. It looks shiny. You can be reasonable so that people can obviously live and stuff like that. And go yonke lokishi, like research and get ukuthi ama rates athini, basically. So where do I actually start with a low budget? Well, land. or a yard. You need to have the land or a yard, right? Use that you can actually use, and you don't necessarily, and it, to be quite honest, I would hope that place has your name on in terms of title deed, and that's how tatanga maybe go uncle bani ngoba sometimes family can have a lot of drama. Yabo, you own the plot, or ni family ni agree ukuthi this is the direction where you guys are taking this land, and you start like with like your bricks, containers, the things that you would really need to build low cost. So costing yonke that we need to make sure that we get your quotations. What kind of a building are we looking into? Simple is like the best, and sometimes you need to look at, are we going up or are we going flat? Then we can go flat and just make the rooms really simple. If you can go up, then you can go up. Usually the most expensive thing when you're going up would be a slab in between, maybe to separate the first floor to the second floor. Yeah, well, depending on the kind of slabs, whether you're bringing in slabs that are already thingy or already made and you place them there, or you are nyatel, concrete prices. So you'd have to compare the concrete prices, right? Of course, you will see this in my description. Mina, I'm just giving you a brief description, and overall, and I'll also put the link where you can get like do calculations, like your quant surveying. Unless you've got a quant surveyor, I usually use a quant surveyor, a very good lady that I work with, Utepo, who's really good at what she does. She is a qualified quant surveyor, and and then get codes, obviously from 2 to 3 builders that you would use and whatnot. And contractors, make sure that your contractors have NHBRC accredited, CIPC, depending on the level of the project, yes. But because NHBRC, you do it because it's like insurance for home building contractors. It's very important because you're building a home that's going to be living about, even if actually when you still really need that. And also just look at obviously the market rates. Ukuthi elokishini mhlambe abantu ba advertise kanjani Facebook, bona ukuthi ama prices rate, will they make sense, and when are we going to be able to break even? Is it 2 years, 3 years? Those are calculations that you must sit down and do. So as I said, where to get funding. Sometimes the National Housing Finance Corporations, they give funding. Of course, I'll link the description where you can get. So like they fund like my social rental housing, social renting housing loans basically. So you'd get a loan and then use that loan to basically build my units work and then repay them back. Hopefully in your calculations you are able to calculate ukuthi imali esiyitholayo from ama rentals will be able to pay off this loan that you've taken, service the loan, and be able to be right. And so, to be quite honest, in most places when these guys give you funding, irretiable is way better than the banks. You can compare them and play them so that you can get a good prime rate, especially with South Africa. Because South Africa sometimes inflation, sometimes you see that the interest rate then gets adjusted. Then the other one is your small enterprise finance agency, is SIFA or SIFA, might be saying wrong. I haven't heard anyone personally in my circle, other than if it's like small projects, like small projects. Yes, maybe you can get funding from these guys, but anyway, because they do have a platforms, but with some circle. Neither. I heard of other people that do a trust and stockfellers, like for families and whatnot. Legal, guys. Don't do it illegally. Business loan. If you've obviously got a business and you've taken this in a business route, and I would suggest that you take it on a business route, because then your VAT and your taxes and whatnot becomes much more better as opposed to paying individual taxes on these things. So some banks can approve you on that, but my most favorite, the one that I've worked with, And they haven't paid me, guys. I just really love this company because this is a company that I've worked with. I think oh my god, I forgot her name. I can see her face, but I forgot her name. She talks about this. Finance Bunny. Yes. Finance Bunny, but I forgot her name. Guys. Cook. But anyway, wow, I actually forgot her name. I'm baffled. And I didn't write it down. But she also talks about it. They've got programs such as your Must Andy program. Shogina Abanye, they've heard about this. ITERF, which is like an NGO for like housing support organizations. And they basically fund and they look for, I mean, I know what they fund people in the township. They also find people like Masajobek, those that are building like student accommodation and things like that. They are absolutely great. I would also, just as a precaution, because good turf, because my company is one of the companies that has actually built certain units for them, so they look for accredited. They don't just choose my contractor, so the contractor needs to make sure that they are accredited with national health insurance, CIDP, what level are they in, so the level of experience and professionalism, pass and whatnot. So that's quite important, and they verify. They've also got people that they give you that will mentor and go with you from each level. Interest rates can be high, but you would have to then play around. I think namo na banks. This is what I would do. I would go to the banks and like really debate good, yeah. So I really like it. Please guys, look at the descriptions. On my website, I always put them on the description so that you can be plugged and research and do your proposals. If you guys are interested, and I get, at least if I get like 4 comments, just 4 comments, who would be like, yes, give us some projections on how we actually do Lama units so that they could make money. Then we can do a simple one, maybe with 3 units, and then play it out with how many square meters you're going to need and all of that. And then we can do an Excel together so that people can like see what's okay, this is doable. I break even at this time, Yeah, but if I don't get the 4 comments, I'm not gonna do it. Then it's not that important. And of course, the most important thing, legal. Get your legal representation right. Get your accountants right. Okay. Legal stuff, smart tips. These are really for you to be like, you're smart. You are not doing things just in and whatnot. You need to make sure that you like visit your municipalities and ask about my permits and all that. Obviously, my permits will usually your architect. I actually have one of the best architects in the world, and that's my sister. My sister is the best architect in the world, period. So like it's quite important to have like your zoning information. Because I also heard in Joburg there's buildings that they because and they were not in the right zoning area. And of course, get your rental agreement signed. When you get tenants, jeez, my tenants will give you a headache. Please put contracts. Get lawyers. That's why I keep saying lawyers, accountants, ne? And open a separate account. Unga-ethi ngathi lento yenzayo mele nje yabo misuse whatnot. If you have to pay yourself, even if you're paying yourself 500 rand, zibadale yabon, for all the effort that you've done, but also at the same time make sure that the business is continuing and is doing well. And yeah, in the beginning, I would always say start small and then grow big. And small, 1 to 2 units. Try out the formula on 1 unit. Try it out on 2 units. Then you can then grow and da 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 da. Yeah. I guess at the end of the day, guys, it's not just about building our rooms. It's about building your legacy, really. Every wall you put up could be a wall that pays your child's school fees, your retirement packages, your next investment. If you're serious about this, drop a comment and let me know, what do you think about this video? Would you like more information on this? Now, I'm giving information on things that I've done and things that I've experienced or I have information on that I know that works, right? Obviously, take information, research, and take it with a pinch of salt. Yeah, otherwise that's all. I did it in 16 minutes. I usually try and make my videos only like 10 minutes, but it looks like my videos in this past 2 weeks or so, my videos have been very long, and I don't want to bore people. But anyway, igama again, thank you guys. If you've made it this far, you are the real deal. You really want to invest in yourself and your future and better yourself. Come on, somebody. Thank you guys. Ngiyabonga kakhulu people that subscribes and like. Please comment, like the video. Please like the video, share it, leave a comment, tell me, would you actually want to build AMA units for yourself and your family? If you've done it before, please share with others. Give us tips. When I'm jumping to be funding. Or mhlambe wena uvele wayisave imali wakwazi ukuthi build AMA units. Share with other kids, let them know where the plug is at. And yeah. Thank you guys again. Let me sign off. My name is Mbali. Others call me Mablom. And thank you again for coming to this channel. Bye.